It's almost deafening. We can take you to our commentary team now. Andy Walker is alongside Ian Crocker.
Thank you, Hayley. Well, it wouldn't really be a proper rivalry weekend without this rivalry. Glasgow's old adversaries are straining at the leash, ready to go at each other again. It's a game that grips you from the start, pretty much from the start of the week, that is. And as usual, on a day like this, it's not the taking part that counts, it's the winning. On Mother's Day, it's the mother of all derbies. 22 players, 50,000 fans, 130 years of history. Ibrox is bristling with anticipation and expectation and a fair bit of hostility. There are Old Firm initiations for Sean Goss and Rangers fans Greg Doherty and Jamie Murphy living the dream. Bruno Alves continues with Russell Martin out. Josh Windass and Alfredo Morelos have goals galore. Morelos has a new deal too. Old Firm specialist Kenny Miller could make his 300th Rangers appearance from the bench. Celtic give a debut to keeper Scott Bain after Torres de Vries turned an ankle in training. Craig Gordon was already out. Dedrick Boyata returns from injury. There's no place for Scott Sinclair as Callum McGregor comes in. Still no Lee Griffiths, but Stuart Armstrong makes the bench. He's been out since the last Old Firm in December. There are rivalries, and then there is this rivalry. This is the one, this is the Old Firm, this is Rangers against Celtic, and it's all about to kick off. Place to make your Celtic debut. Scott Bain once conceded 7 goals here with Alloa in a cup tie. He'll be hoping for an easier ride today. Alfredo Morelos started the weekend with a new contract, and he ended with an Old Firm goal. Both managers are unbeaten in Glasgow derbies. It's the first Ibrox derby for Graham Murty. Willie Collum is a religious affairs teacher. You couldn't make that up. Ibrox is in a state of frenzy, and no wonder. This game does things to you, Andy.
Well, we get a title race if Rangers win, Ian, but do they have the ability? Have they got what it takes to get over the line and get all 3 points? We'll wait and see.
They first met in 1888 in a friendly. You see, it was friendly once. And they'll meet again in the Scottish Cup next month. They just can't get enough of each other. Declan Jean, fit again and raring to go. He's not alone. Morelos. Doherty. Šuminović might just have given Windass a chance here. He's trying to fend off Boyata. Doherty. Tavernier. Candeas. Away by McGregor for Tierney. The belly fell over. Goss seeking out Morelos. Tierney on his case. Morelos has hung in there though. Candeas trying to deliver, and Rangers on the front foot immediately.
It's a good front three to have. Morelos, the spearhead. A lot of pressure on him today just to get on the score sheet. Missed a couple of big chances at Celtic Park in December.
Doherty. Brown now, releasing McGregor. Forrest has allowed David Bates a little side of the ball. Forrest Ibrox, who's having a sparkling season, yet to score an Old Firm goal. His brother Alan did score against Rangers for Ayr in the Cup. No doubt he's been letting James know about it. Mistake there from Boyata. Windass bearing down on goal! A blockbuster start to a blockbuster derby! Rangers have laid bare a challenge! A fabulous finish from Josh Windass! And it's over to you, Celtic!
This is a brilliant finish from Windass. He's got a lot of time here to size up his options. Horrible mistake from Boyata, but Windass is away. There must be so many things going through his mind. And just at the last second, he pulls the trigger and lifts it over Bain. There's a lot of power there. It's a brilliant finish. Windass showing that he can handle the pressure of an Old Firm game. Look at him here. Knows exactly what's required and puts it into the roof of the net. What a start for Rangers.
They've pretty much all been going in for him lately, and that one certainly went in. A terrific strike from Josh Windass, who's now level on 17 goals for the season with Alfredo Morelos. And that will do for starters for Rangers.
Well, Brendan Rodgers didn't go with Compere. He's not even on the bench. He's got Jack Hendry on the bench. But Boyata there, he's the man with the experience. He's got to know better.
Cedric Boyata had missed the last 6 matches through injury. Plunged straight back into this Glasgow derby. And an early error that proved costly. Three sides of Ibrox are loving this already. Josh Windass with his 11th goal in his last 9 matches. His first goal against Celtic, his old man Dean did score against them once. Rogic is still going here. McGregor takes over. Rogic, who relishes a big goal in a big game, scored here back in September. Positive response from Celtic. Tini will take this throw. Dembele shows. The goal kick is the outcome.
Bates again, showing how comfortable he is, right up there against Dembele. Well, Windass here, look at Boyata, let that run through you, and just a simple pass back to the goalkeeper. Tries to be too clever, but so much credit to Windass. He drives in and goal and gets the shot away at the perfect time.
By the way, his last 13 goals have come away from home. He was due one at Ibrox, and that certainly was one.
Well, it looks a strong front four for Rangers. You get Murphy on the left, Candeas on the right, Morelos through the middle, and Windass trying to support them at all times.
Simunovic with a header. Forrest. Crudely taken out by Declan John, who will be summoned to Willie Collum here.
Well, I wonder what Willie Collum will do. He'll have his own tactics, of course. Is that worth a yellow card? Is he going to be lenient? I think he's going to be lenient. Maybe just on another occasion, this could easily be a yellow card. But if he's consistent, Willie Collum, I'm all for that form of referee.
The cards will come, I think we can safely say. On Derby Day, here's Rogic. Now Brown. Chan making his first Old Firm start. Oh, it's come through to Kieran Tierney here. Really, but not quite moment for Celtic.
He's taking a knock there, teammate with a challenge from Fotheringham, but what a big opportunity for him.
Jamie Murphy racing away and bundled over by Scott Brown. And that will be a free kick for Rangers, who have made a really bright start.
Excellent from Murphy. Brown is trying to get right back at him. Just a bit of a coming together there. They both sort of stumble. Free kick given to Rangers. This is the opportunity for Tierney. He's lost Candeas. He's looking for a teammate in the middle. Credit to Fotheringham. He smothers all the angles for Tierney.
Scott Bain on his Celtic debut. Beaten already. And could be tested again here. And if he delivers, it's gone a little too far. And not much that David Bates could do with that.
Well, I think it's a wasted opportunity because there's Scott Bain making his debut here in an Old Firm match. Some people, Ian, like David Marshall, have been inspired by this occasion. I played in a game where Ian Andrews absolutely collapsed under the expectation. I wonder how he'll get on this afternoon.
Well, his first touch was picking the ball out of the net. Having won 6 games in a row and 9 of their last 10, it is their best chance in a while to topple Celtic. They didn't really need telling of that. Calm from Bain to Tierney. McGregor. Boyata guilty of a mistake that allowed Windass in. He still had a bit to do, mind Josh Windass. Boy, did he do it. Celtic have won on their last 3 visits to Ibrox. They've never won 4 in a row against Rangers here. Tavernier fired in there. As usual, it's frantic, it's frenzy. And it's brilliant to watch. Tierney. Chow. Forrest. Up against Declan John. He's managed to find Aya though. Fotheringham can only palm it away. McGregor can't get there. Rangers living a little dangerously, and Scott Brown has won it back superbly. And now a free kick. No free kick for Rogic. And Rangers are on their way. Murphy now. It's got Morelos spare here. It's offside. The flag is up against Alfredo Morelos.
What an opportunity. It looked to be a clever pass from Murphy, knowing that Morelos was on the outside of him. Ayer had to go with the ball. Cham was nowhere near it. I think he's just off, but that was a big moment. There's a bit of coming together with Alves and Brown. Nothing in it at all.
Forrest. Rogic takes over. And he's still going. Rogic! Stunning! Spectacular! Sensational! Celtic respond quickly, and you just knew they might have that in them, and you just knew Tom Rogic would have that in him.
He's a big game player, isn't he, Tom Rogic? Scores in cup finals. Scored here earlier in the season against Rangers. This is much more difficult. It's much more cultured. Bates can't get near him. Once Rogic is away from Alves, he just finds that angle. Did he get a slight deflection off Bates' leg there? It's a beautiful effort from Rogic. It's a position he is so comfortable in. And a terrific finish. What a response from Celtic.
And trusted to be their Wizard of Oz, the Australian international, who just loves a big goal in a big game. He scored here back in September. That was his last goal for Celtic, actually. He's had injury issues, and talking of injury issues, David Bates is receiving treatment here, and he's not going to be able to carry on, and Bates has been in excellent form of late. Will have to be replaced.
Well, it was Alves who went off early at Celtic Park in December. Bates here is struggling. I think it might have been in the follow-through from Rogic just capturing his leg, or has he been carrying an injury? He's certainly not going to make it. Cardoso will be the one to make a change. I think you see that left, yeah, you can see he's going right over on his ankle. It's completely accidental. He's so unlucky, Bates. No blame attached to Rogic for the Bates injury. He's just enjoying the fact he's got his team back level. It's a wonderful goal, something he is so capable of.
No Russell Martin for Rangers today, so Fabio Cardoso will get a rare run out here. He did actually start the first Old Firm game of the season, but this will be only his fourth appearance since he broke his nose in October. David Bates has huge support from Graham Murdy always, and this is a blow for Rangers.
Yeah, it's a great, terrific goal for Bates. He has been so impressive since coming into the Rangers side. Certainly went over on his ankle there. But you talk about fine margins, Ian, and that was Rangers on the break. Murphy trying to set up Morelos. He was just slightly offside. Had he just checked his run, he was on. The possibility of a 2-goal advantage. All of a sudden, Celtic got the pitch and get a terrific equaliser. Game on here.
Celtic did come from behind here last season to win the New Year derby, but this is a sorry sight for a man who has relished his run in the side of late. Bruno Alves only lasted 18 minutes of the derby that he played in at New Year. David Bates hasn't even got that far, and Fabio Cardoso comes on. Not seen much action of late at all.
Well, you now ask if Rangers got the character, the will to win, to get back into this game. Celtic have been over the course before. All the pressure is on Rangers if we want a title race here.
Morelos branded as he jostled with Boyata, who has looked far from comfortable on his return from injury. Morelos back on his feet. Typically positive response from Brendan Rodgers' team to going behind. A couple of crackers already in this latest Glasgow derby, and those 15 minutes have flown by.
Yeah, tremendous start to the game. Tempo is so high. Maybe a bit of a surprise to the Celtic supporters to see Rogic and McGregor in from the start at the expense of Scott Sinclair. Certainly worked so far.
Stephen Gerrard watching on, a veteran of many a Merseyside derby. All a bit too friendly down there though, isn't it? Ayer will take this throw. Dembele, away by Doherty. Here is Boyata. Tierney. Celtic finding their feet, finding their way into this game after falling behind so early.
Well, questions would obviously have been asked of Celtic having gone a goal behind. There was this air of confidence around Ibrox when we arrived earlier this morning amongst the supporters here at Ibrox, Ian. So they should be playing a lot of good football, got their noses in front, but Celtic showing their strength of character to come back so quickly.
By the way, the team scoring first has only lost 3 of the last 80 league derbies in Glasgow, although it did happen here last season. Rogic once more, so up front, played by Goss. Win, they would be 9 points clear of Rangers, they could rest easy. The Rangers win and the gap would be down to 3 points, although Celtic have a game in hand and it's home to struggling Dundee.
Yeah, I think that's a motivation for Celtic. They win here and any talk of a title race is just put to bed.
Doherty. Simunovic will play it safe. With Morelos lurking. John will take this throw. John, who did play in a South Wales derby for Cardiff, but that was a bit tasty. Jamie Murphy now. Comes to Sean Goss. Tavernier work for it a little. Goss. Candace hugging that touchline. Tavernier goes for the return. Whipped across by Candace. It sticks with Bain.
Excellent from Bain. First time he's really been called into action. How's his handling? Gets both hands onto this, takes it cleanly. He'll be pleased with that.
Bain has now conceded 17 goals in 5 visits to Ibrox. Forrest Levis injured in training yesterday. No Craig Gordon at the moment, of course. Cardoso on for the injured Bates. Simunovic. Chap. Sign from Manchester City. Scott Brown. Oh, Boyata's in bother again as Candace moved in. Nothing will come of that this time.
Not good enough from Boyata. Putting his teammates in trouble almost every time he gets on the ball. Take a good first touch. Lucky Rangers didn't make most of that. And it's not down to nerves, it's just down to the fact he's not been playing recently.
Well, if the Rangers goal wasn't a wake-up call, what would be for Dedrick Boyata? Celtic haven't hit the supreme heights of last season, this season, but this is still their kind of game. Very much so. Chow. Boyata. Tierney. Confronted by Candace. Scott Brown in his 30th Old Firm match. Simunovic returns it to his captain. Boyata. Jam. Seeking out James Forrest and finding him. Declan John moved in though to stop Forrest in his tracks. And now Jamie Murphy.
Brilliant pass from Champ.
Flag stays down here. Declan John has Morelos in the middle. Others arriving. Declan John onto his right foot, going for Old Firm glory.
Well, he thought of it coming, Scott Bain. When this ball's played in behind, Bain was almost out, but you see him retreating there. John does really well, just to work an opportunity for a shot at goal. Just slightly off balance, loses control of it. But you'll always see him trying to get forward in support of the attack.
Managed 2 draws at Celtic Park last season and this. It's his first home derby. It started rather well. Celtic soon had an answer, as they so often do. Cardoso for Alves. Full touch from Declan John, but he rescued it.
So his foot was high there as well. It was a good job Rogic jumped out of that.
Tierney. Held back by Candes. Tierney had something to say to Candes and to Willie Collum, and you don't really want to do that. To Willie anyway. Here's Brown. Made for days like this. Tierney back to Boyata. Jam for Forrest here. Declan John sealing the corner.
Well, here's this earlier challenge from Declan John. When you go to ground and slide in like that, Rogic read it and jumped out of the way. Studs were high. These are challenges the referee has to keep an eye
on. The first corner of the contest, and what a contest it is. McGregor to take it. Ayer made contact. And Šimunović fired over.
It's half a chance, isn't it? Because Ayer does really well. Just in that cluster of bodies, he gets a head on it. And it falls to Šimunović. Slightly off balance, taking to his right foot.
Goals in the last 5 Ibrox derbies between these two, and they're carrying on in that kind of way. Candes gets a free kick.
Brown just getting in the way of Candes there, edging him to the ground, enjoying a bit of banter with Candes.
He doesn't mind the rough side of the game, to be fair, Daniel Candes. Towards Morelos, popped out of the way by Boyata. Free kick, Rangers.
Boyata is just drawing attention to himself with some poor play, losing control of the ball, giving needless fouls away.
Murphy. Declan John. Morelos. And it's Candes! Rangers are certainly rising to the challenge. On this occasion, they hit the front again.
Well done, Declan John. He is struggling to get a ball into the box here. This is your left back, remember. Trying to give his teammates a bit of service. Look at him go. He gets in behind Celtic. Ayer's trying to close him down. Morelos does well just with his strength to keep it away from Boyata. But when it falls to Candes, keep your composure, hit the target, and with the benefit of a slight deflection, it goes beyond Scott Bain. He strikes it so well, through the legs of Tierney, I think it is. Yeah, just that slight touch off Tierney's leg, takes it away from Scott Brown on the line. What a game we've got here.
Rangers in their best shape for a while, and it shows. kick for Celtic now, though. Tavernier, the offender. Candeas rattling that one home. He has provided the most assists for Rangers this season. But he was having that one to himself, albeit with the aid of that differential.
Well, he's such a hard worker, Ian, and he doesn't get a lot of goals. That's a brilliant moment for him.
We've had 3 attempts on target in the game, and they've all gone in. Celtic have to go again, but they are more than capable. Chan takes away by Alves. Here's Brown. Over towards Chan. And Candeas puts it behind for a corner.
This is what Candeas can do. Helps out with his right back. He's in his own penalty box here. Quite happy to settle for a corner. Rangers regroup. Can Celtic respond again?
Celtic certainly have an opportunity to answer back here. Doherty on hand to scoop that away. Everyone was back for Rangers. On by Dembele. Tavernier.
Well, he doesn't win the ball there, Ian, but Morelos does so well. Just getting his body in front of Boyata. Again, it takes his teammates 30, 40 yards up the pitch.
Tavernier. Keeping Morelos at bay. Bringer, Dembele, Candeas. Every kick counts, every challenge matters. Rangers fans more confident about this Old Firm game than many in recent years, and with good reason. What a half hour we've had. Given a barge by Morelos. We might have had a bit of trouble there had Morelos not fouled him. In space, Tierney to the left, cut out by Tavernier, moves away from Brown, and who finds Morelos, Windass in the middle, Murphy getting there, Tavernier, having supplied the pass, is getting there. Oh, it goes straight across from Morelos.
That's terrific from Morelos. Set up really well by Tavernier. Boyata again caught out of position, and Morelos going to the byline. Just half a yard or so away of getting a nick on that at the front post.
Goss. Cardoso. Tavernier. Accepting a throw. Candeas scoring, and Rangers had won every previous game in which he did score. We look for omens like that on Derby Day in Glasgow. But there's a long way to go in this classic contest yet. Wow. McGregor. Dembele. Up against Bruno Alves. And Alves is having none of that, but it's a corner for Celtic.
It's the first bit of decent service that Dembele's had. It allows him to take control on his chest, work it into the channel, trying to get away from Alves. It's the benefit of the corner here.
Another chance for Celtic to respond. This time to Cande's strike. It's Olivier Cham to take it. Morelos helping out of the back. Comes back to Cham though. Doherty quickly on his case, and the Rangers fans happy to see that. And he's a Rangers fan himself, of course.
Oh, he'll be loving this. Boyhood Rangers fan. Showpiece game of the Scottish season.
Rogic going for goal again, but fairly comfortable for Fotheringham.
Yeah, comfortable, but he takes it well. He takes it cleanly, doesn't spill it, allowing Forrest to get in on the rebound.
Bruno Alves. Closing in on Goss. Goss realised as much. Šiminović tangling with Morelos. Doherty.
That's actually a ball I think the Rangers player should be looking for. Anything that's over the top. Celtic are sometimes with a 4, but on other occasions Tierney's forward, Ayer is forward, there's space in behind at times, and Doherty knows that.
Morelos here, up against Šiminović. And Morelos has seen off Šiminović, but couldn't provide the telling pass, although having said that, Doherty almost latched onto him.
Excellent from Morelos. Nutmeg there.
Rangers could be caught short here. John out of position. Rogic, John is actually in the right position, as it turned out. Candes. Murphy. Murphy's cross took a deflection, but will be gathered by Scott Bain.
Looking good Rangers every time they go forward, whether it's down the left-hand side or the right.
Cham. Forrest. James Forrest taking on all comers and getting a free kick in a really useful position for Celtic.
Yeah, I don't think it was Alves or John. I think it was that slight nudge from Doherty as he comes in here, just makes a nudge with Forrest going at that pace. He's knocked him off balance. It is a foul.
Just a word of warning for Doherty. A free kick here for Cham and Boyata and Šiminović and Ayer and Dembele. All in position waiting for this.
I think it's a ball played into the box. I don't think McGregor or Cham. I don't think it's going to be a direct hit at goal.
close eye on everyone here. Cham does float it in. He was going behind anyway, but Alves wasn't waiting to find out with Boyata there.
Yeah, it's the right decision. Just, if in doubt at all, get it behind. Let your teammates regroup. Start again.
Celtic are 4-0 up on corners, but 2-1 down on goals. Olivier Cham hoisting it high. Boyata goes up with Alves. Forrest actually won now. Alves preventing another corner. He actually played for Fenerbahce against Celtic in Europe a couple of seasons back. Doherty has given away a corner.
Listen, if you've won 3 titles in 3 different countries, you need the experience of Bruno Alves, just to speak to those around him, just to make sure you're dominating anything that comes in the air.
Rogic and McGregor together for this corner. What can Celtic come up with here? Rogic to take it. Fotheringham makes the save from Dembele.
Dembele does well. It's just a matter of physical presence here, getting himself away from Tavernier, getting a header on target, and he had to turn it round there, Fotheringham, putting alive and alert.
Shot this time from Rogic to McGregor. Tierney now taking the long way round, and another corner, and Celtic are certainly asking questions of Rangers here.
Yeah, he's well followed by Sean Goss, tried to close down the potential of the shot outside the box from Tierney, takes him all the way to the byline. Celtic trying to exert a bit of pressure here, get back on level terms again.
Make that 7-0 on corners. Cham delivers once more. Fotheringham flaps somewhat. Dembele had a go, and Morelos cleared it. Brown. Forrest. Five minutes to half-time. Oh no, we're going to have to stop for a bit. What a shame. Ayer with his throw. Strong spell for Celtic this. But they know they need to make the most of it. Windass dealing with Rogic for now. Brown, offside. James Forrest. We are with Celtic again next week when they go to Motherwell. That's from 2 o'clock next Sunday. Sky Sports Football. Rodgers unbeaten in 8 Old Firm games, 1-6, drawn 2. Work to do today.
Well, he spoke before the game about the strength of his bench, and he certainly has got a number of options there with Robert, Sinclair, Armstrong, Edouard and Musonda. Maybe it will be the full squad that Brendan Rodgers will have to use today to get back into this game.
Tierney. Boyata. Cham. Here's Boyata. Cham takes over. Rogic. Forrest available. Doherty having a nibble. Rogic more than up to the physical battle, but terrific work from Greg Doherty. Brown now for Boyata. Celtic most definitely probing in their quest for a second equaliser in this match. McGregor. And again. He likes a goal on these occasions, and Fotheringham with a crucial and critical save.
It's a brilliant save because he gets down so quickly. He finds a bit of power here, Callum McGregor. Somehow gets a shot on target. And he's so lively to get down so sharply there, Fotheringham. What a save that is.
McGregor, who scored twice in back-to-back Old Firm games at the end of last season in the league and the cup. He'll take this corner, having been defied by Wes Fotheringham. Celtic putting the pressure on. McGregor, not a great corner. Screened by the first man, Windass. Tierney. Forrest actually won the header. Ayer is lurking here, and Tavernier didn't do what he wanted to do. Away by Fotheringham.
Well, Rangers under the cosh here, defending well, clearing the danger.
It's one-way traffic at the end of the first half at the moment. Flattened by Morelos. Free kick. Tierney. Crudely taken out. And that's going to be a yellow card for Goss.
Yeah, I think he knows he's taking one for the team here. He just did not fancy Tierney driving at the defence. Look what happened to Cardozo on Simunovic at the last corner. Look at the way he grabs his shirt there. Willie Collins spots that. Could easily give a penalty. Dangerous defending.
Half-time is fast approaching, and a Celtic goal here would certainly hurt their Glasgow rivals.
This might be an attempted goal if Cam fancies it. It certainly generates a lot of power.
He does have an eye for goal. He's left it for McGregor to float in. Alves commanding. And Declan John got there ahead of Forrest.
So important for Alves to win that. There was 3 Celtic bodies around him, but his leap was the highest.
2 minutes of stoppage time. And here's Dembele! Typical Celtic! Just refusing to budge. And typical Dembele on Derby Day in Glasgow. Willie Collins has called up with Candace to book him. It's 2-2 in an Old Firm classic.
Well, credit to Scott Brown here. He's fouled, but look at the quality of the pass. Alves is nowhere near it. Cardozo can't get close to Dembele. And Dembele's been starved of really good service. But as he lets it go through him, look at the touch with his head here. Lets it through him, touch with the head. Lifts it over Fotheringham. What a finish from Dembele. He comes alive at the perfect moment for Celtic.
The pressure paid off. A strong end to the first half for Celtic did bring about another equaliser. And Moussa Dembele makes it 6 goals in 8 Old Firm games. And all 4 goals have been rather good.
It's a great finish from Dembele. And you've got to applaud the pass from Scott Brown. But it has to be defended better by Alves and Cardozo.
Tierney now for Dembele, but Doherty gets in the way. Morelos, will there be another chance before the break for Rangers now? Tierney, made sure he won that ahead of Tavernier. Wow, it's been breathtaking. Josh Windass rattled Rangers in front. Tom Rogic came up with an excellent equaliser. Back came Rangers through Daniel Candeas. Back came Celtic through Moussa Dembele. I suppose we should pause for breath, although we don't really want to. Half from Boyata. Windass bearing down on goal! A blockbuster start to a blockbuster derby! Rogic takes over. He's still going. Rogic! Stunning! Morelos. And it's Candeas! And it's found a way through! And here's Dembele! Typical Celtic! Just refusing to budge!
Let's see what the second half has in store for us with Andy Walker and Ian Crocker.
Well, it has been almost unbelievable so far, except that the history of this fabulous fixture is pretty much laden with days like this. Josh Windass started it all off with a cracking opener. Anything he could do, Tom Rogic could do as well. Wonderful goal to level it. Daniel Candeas needed a deflection off Kieran Tierney, but plenty of power in his strike too. 4 terrific goals, and Moussa Dembele got in on the act right at the end of the half. It's all in the timing. Celtic have bounced back twice. What next on Derby Day in Glasgow? It's Rangers who start the second half, having twice been ahead. Will the timing of that Dembele goal prove to be crucial in this contest, or will Rangers come again?
Well, I think Rangers have shown that they're certainly capable of winning the game. They look lively from middle to front, defensively poor at times. Celtic have shown what it takes to be champions. Refusing to let go, coming back twice.
Tavernier, Rob Cham. Rangers are coming again here with Morelos. Booted away by Cham. Dembele with a terrific touch. Tantalising a one. McGregor onto it. McGregor goes to ground as Doherty challenges. Dembele still has it. It's Cham. And it's way off target.
Again, it's a decent chance because the layoff from Dembele's a good one. Why he takes it with the side of his foot, I don't know. He generates a lot of power. Look at that touch from Dembele. McGregor's away. Has he fouled here from Doherty? If he was, it was outside the box. But again, possibly as he did with the Dembele goal. Willie Collin plays the advantage. Credit to him for that, for the Dembele goal. He plays the advantage here, allowing Dembele to set up Cham for that poor attempt.
Alves. Doherty. Tavernier. Windass. Morelos was pretty much rooted to the spot.
Well, he took up such a good position there, Windass.
McGregor.
That's Candeas, knowing that Tavernier is caught too far forward. He gets back, recognises the danger, fills in as a defender for a while.
Tierney takes over and rode the challenge of Tavernier, and he kept it in, Kieran Tierney. Alves met the cross.
Again, it's good advantage from Willie Collin. He was going to go for the foul.
Dembele. Not quite as good as his touch just before the break.
That will boost his confidence, Dembele, who for a while looked sluggish, looked a bit heavy-legged. The last few weeks, he's come alive again, back to his sharpest.
Dembele, who scored an Old Firm hat-trick last season. First one in the league for 50 years. Morelos. It's a foul by Brown.
Well, there's certainly not. I don't think the conditions of the pitch help. That touch here. He was getting away, Morelos, but the fact that he slipped here, I think Willie Collin would have played play on.
Playing it safe. The way it's been for him today, that is certainly the best option. Tavernier.
Gets a Rogic foul here on Sean Goss. The Rangers a chance just to get this one into the box, because you can see Cardozo, Alves moving up. I doubt they'll take this one short. You've got to give those defenders a chance to win this ball.
Sean Goss then to float this one in. Scott Brown will meet it. Tavernier back to Goss. Neat and tidy from Tavernier. Alves still up there. Nobody really gambling on him winning that, which he was always likely to.
It's exactly what you need. He's going to win the ball in the air. He's very dominant. Puts it into the danger area. No one reading it, as you say.
Alves, powerful header. Bruno Alves. Scott Bain making his Celtic debut with Doris de Vries injured, and Craig Gordon, of course, likewise. Now McGregor. The head start on Tavernier here. He's having a look at available options. Stopped by Doherty, who's having some game.
Yeah, I think that was the right option for McGregor. Only Dembele in at the front. He elected to cut back. He's been penalised here. I can't believe it. Murphy looking up to play the pass. I don't know what he's complaining about. Murphy does play the pass and then he's taken out of it.
Collins just having a word again. Referee having a good game. I don't think he'll be used to the praise. Bruno Alves will take this. Rogic, such a handful. Dembele, broke kindly for him. And that's going to be a yellow card for Cardozo.
Cynical as they come. Cardozo's nowhere near this. He's getting his pace up. Dembele, that's a sore one. Certainly worthy of a yellow card for Cardozo. Celtic in a promising position yet again.
It's in a good position this for Cham. Looking to go in front for the first time. It's looking like he might go for goal here. McGregor also over the free kick. It's Cham, it's tamely against the wall. Tilly looking short of a throw. Tierney, McGregor, Jamie Murphy, sees off Aya, not once but twice. Doherty couldn't pick out Windass.
Poor ball from Doherty. Murphy did ever so well just to give him that short pass.
Tavernier onto that clearance from Bain. Candeas. Morelos and Windass in the box. Tavernier is there too. And it's blocked by Simunovic. A Rangers corner.
Well, the picture I had in my mind when Tavernier gets on this, he was going to just feint and get a shot away. Lovely short pass from Candeas. Could have taken a touch to the side and got a shot away. Tavernier just refused it.
Bruno Alves showing serious interest here. Goss takes the corner, cleared by Simunovic. Candeas returns it to Goss. Not great either. Scooped away by Boyata. McGregor giving Tavernier a hard time here. Wonderful work from Callum McGregor. Now James Forrest. He can't maintain the momentum. Although given away by Doherty. Cham swivelling and offside against Dembele.
Well, it's a pity for Cham, the quickness of the feet there, the skill in such a tight area. That's wonderful to see. Look at him here, sizing it up, the drag back with the right, taking it away with the left. Wonderful skill from Cham.
Alves. Rangers lost David Bates to injury in the first half, and we hear that he has actually been taken to hospital as they investigate that injury. McGregor making a game attempt to get to this, but Tavernier fends him off. Morelos caught by Simunovic here, and it's going to be a red card for Simunovic. More high drama in Ibrox as Celtic go down to 10 men.
Well, I saw the contact, I'm just wondering whether it's deliberate. This is a big call, and I know that the assistant referee was flagging immediately. Was he flagging for the foul? Was he flagging for a red card? Willie Collum makes a decision. He's got his eyes focused on the ball. His elbow's a bit high. I think it's harsh. Given the way that he's been lenient in the first half, Willie Collum has gone from having a terrific plus 45 to a very contentious red card. No one has shown more red cards in Scottish football this season than Willie Collum.
Well, the assistant referee, Douglas Ross MP, flagged quickly. Brendan Rodgers Celtic are up against it here, down to 10 men. By the way, that's only the second red card in the last 12 Old Firm matches. The other one went to Philip Senderos. Brendan Rodgers' initial reaction will be to bring on young Jack Hendry, winter window arrival from Dundee, who was actually in a Dundee side that beat Rangers this season.
Well, Rangers have now got more than half an hour to make the advantage count. They will never get a better opportunity of all 3 points.
It's Goss then to take this. And Willie Collum immediately gives a free kick to the 10 men of Celtic.
Well, here's the red card. And I think as soon as it happens, and he's shouting red, 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 red card, he is in no doubt. I've got to say, I think it's a bit harsh. Catches him ever so slightly.
Jack Hendry will come on to make just his 4th appearance for Celtic. He spent 7 years in their academy, but they released him at the age of 16. He probably thought this opportunity would never happen. Brendan Rodgers needs another centre-half out there. Not hanging about. Tom Rogic will be the man to make way so that Celtic can restore their defensive numbers. Rogic the unlucky man, although it doesn't usually last much longer than this in games. He fired in Celtic's first goal, their first equaliser. Jack Henry is needed at the back.
Great pity for Rogic. He's had such a big influence on the game, but needs must. When you lose a defender, it's now a big test for Henry to come on and make an impact. Get into the game immediately, get up to speed immediately.
Approaching the hour mark. Mr. Dembele being told to behave. So Graham Murty's Rangers up against 10 men for the final half hour of this Old Firm contest, which has been rip-roaring. Tavernier. Those who came on for the injured Bates. Martley covered himself in glory on Celtic's second equaliser. John Windass. Murphy now. Nowhere near. No. Griffiths not quite ready to return and watching the game rather than taking part. He's in with the fans. Foul by Dembele on Tavernier. Celtic went down to 10 men in their last league game at Aberdeen and coped pretty well. Murphy. Still progressing. Murphy did so well. Candeas arriving.
It was a good lead from Candeas, not quite high enough. I think it'll be a more rigid back four for Celtic now, with Henry at right back, Ayer, Boyata, Tierney. I think Scott Brown will be sitting right in front of those two central defenders, trying to ensure that Celtic get through the next half hour or so.
Celtic saw off Aberdeen with 10 men. Can they do the same to their fierce rivals Rangers here? Deal with this. A little bit lucky trying the back pass there with Morelos around.
Yeah, I think Henry wanted Scott Bain to come out and claim it. It's never a goalkeeper's ball.
Cardoso won that. John Murphy, Doherty, Morelos tangling with Ayer here, jostling for position. Murphy, Windass, free kick for Josh Windass and for Rangers.
Rangers will surely have a pocket goal here. Far enough outside the box to get a bit of power in it, to try and get it over this Celtic defensive wall and test Scott Bain.
Josh Windass, who scored the fastest Old Firm league goal since Chris Sutton in the first minute for Celtic here in 2002. Windass looks like he's the main man here. Started the scoring today. Sean Goss is there as well. He's scored a couple of free kicks already. It is Windass, but it never looked too likely that time. The man who's been scoring for fun of late.
Yeah, he's obviously high on confidence. He had the other option of Tavernier, who we know is capable of scoring from that type of distance. Big half hour now for Graham Murty. He has got to ensure that his men take advantage of this. What an opportunity.
They just had their best chance in a while coming into this Glasgow derby. Their chances have now increased with Simunovic sent off. An elbow on Morelos. Alves. Tavernier. James Tavernier again. Windass and Morelos waiting for service. Away by Boyata and then by Cham. That was actually up for offside against Moussa Dembele.
Don't know why you blow the whistle. Rangers had secure possession.
Tavernier. Candeas. Neither here nor there from Candeas. And Hendry can bring it away. Loose from Dembele. Tavernier. Free kick for Tavernier. Caught by Cham.
Yeah, it was a free kick. Dembele did well just to get it under control, but his passing has to be better.
Alves. Murphy. Odson. Edouard will be coming on shortly for Celtic. John. Goss now. Doherty shotting it towards Candeas. Tavernier for Candeas. Hendry had so much time and nobody around him, but he turned it away for a corner.
Yeah, the Rangers players all made the same move. Candeas does well just to get this at the back post. Look at them in the box. Windass, Morelos all drawn to the front. No one at the back.
Celtic want to make that change before this corner. It's James Forrest who will come off. Offson. Edouard on loan from Paris Saint-Germain, made quite a difference in the cup against Morton last week when he came on. It's his first taste of the old firm. Sean Goss then will take this. Away by Hendry. Tavernier. Candeas. Tavernier. Candeas goes low. Away by Aya. Doherty. It's actually cleared by Moussa Dembele. Reckon John tidying up. Jamie Murphy. Missed by Boyata. Morelos is in here. It's a good save, but Morelos may come back for more. In fact, it's a goal kick.
Well, Scott Bain makes a great save here, and again he gets Boyata out of jail. Boyata's defending. Look at him here, trying to nip in front of Morelos. He turns him. Oh, and there's a slight deflection in that sliding tackle from Aya. It's right down the throat of Scott Bain, and his reactions are good. It's a big moment for him.
Dembele rising with Cardoso. Edouard can keep his feet. Goss. Rangers desperate to make the extra man count. Away by Tierney. McGregor. Dembele, and he's found Edouard. And all of a sudden Celtic are advancing. Edouard! Celtic are ahead for the first time, and home with 10 men. Keep your distance, Rangers, is the message from Celtic. Keep your distance.
Absolute quality from Edouard. Look at the pass here from Dembele. Onto his feet there, driving into the box. No one can get near him. Sean Goss nowhere near Edouard. Got to show him down the line. But once he cuts inside, he finds the accuracy here to get it away from Fotheringham. What a finish that is! Absolutely magnificent. And despite being down to 10 men, Celtic go in front.
4 or 5 goals have been magnificent, including that one from Odsonne Edouard, who only just came on as a sub, and that is how to make your presence felt in a Glasgow derby. That is how to get yourself noticed quickly.
Willie Collum there having a word with Brendan Rodgers, who sprinted down the touchline to celebrate that goal.
It's Rangers' turn to try and answer back now. In a 5-goal thriller, 5 and counting maybe.
Well, he's got to look to his bench now, Graham Murty. He's given a shout for Cummings to come on and try and make the difference. He got a hat-trick last week. He'll feel hard done by. He'll been out of the starting 11. Can he make an impact in the last 20 minutes or so?
Jason Cummings may be coming on for Rangers shortly. Odsonne Edouard was only on the field for a couple of minutes before he scored. With yet another fantastic finish in this game. It's been a masterclass of finishing. Now Jamie Murphy. Murphy finding Goss. Now Candace. Tavernier. Doherty onto it. Doherty's cross. Windass can't get to it. Tierney did. And they kept for Celtic. Goss was about to pull the trigger. Chan got in his way.
Yeah, a sore one for Chan. I think he made the wrong decision there, Goss. He was never going to be able to take this in the volley. Chan was always going to get the block in, get to the ball first. He's caught a bit of a sore one. But what that goal does is highlight the strength of Celtic's bench. When Brendan Rodgers was looking for inspiration, he knew he could turn to the likes of Edouard. He's also got Armstrong and Sinclair and Roberts there, Musonda as well.
Jason Cummings will be coming on for Sean Goss in a mo. Here is Goss. Not for long though. Champ. Dembele. So now for Goss. Murphy.
Well, Celtic have been behind and we've seen the response. Rangers now behind for the first time in the game. What sort of response have they got?
So they've scored with 10 men at Aberdeen. They've gone and repeated that feat here. Maybe they just don't need 11. Brown. It's fallen flat for Rangers. They need a spark now to reignite their hopes and dreams on Derby Day. Windass. Candace. Blocked by Tierney. Candace accepts a throw. Before the throw is taken though, Sean Goss will make way for the arrival of Jason Cummings, his first Old Firm. Scored a hat-trick in the Scottish Cup last week. You wouldn't be surprised if he had something to say on a day like this. More used to Edinburgh derbies. Time for a Glasgow one. Tavernier. Doherty. Candeas. Tavernier. Tavernier looking for that opening. Screened by Brown, away by Cham. Now Dembele pretty much on his own at the moment. Sent back by Alves. It has been such a gripping game. Is there more to come? Doherty trying to bustle his way through. It's Morelos now. Route blocked. Windass for Candeas. Stopped by Brown, away by Tierney. Candeas here, and Brown had to come across to give the corner away.
Yeah, excellent from Scott Brown. But once Kieran Tierney gets done with a sharp turn of Candeas, Scott Brown helping him out.
The corner from Candeas. Dembele, Cummings with a coming together, the outcome of which is a goal kick. Rivalry weekend concludes in the East Midlands once we finish in Glasgow. It's Nottingham Forest against Derby County from 2:15 on Sky Sports Football. Follow this, fellas. David Bates has been checked out in hospital but has now returned to watch the late drama unfold at Ibrox. Cham straight through to Fotheringham. Here's John. Doherty. Tavernier. Loose from Candeas. Brown now. Edouard. His goal is making the difference at Ibrox.
Well, they look devoid of ideas, Rangers, despite the extra man. Celtic are quite happy to be sitting deep.
Yellow card coming the way of Moussa Dembele for a series of offences.
Well, you can see here, he's up against Cardozo. Let's see anything wrong with that.
Tavernier. Tavernier's crossing. Well taken. And Scott Bain, who gets a free kick anyway.
Poor cross actually from Tavernier. Could have been difficult for Scott Bain. He takes it really cleanly. And then it's filled by Morelos. The Rangers strikers, and especially Morelos, they need better service than that from the wider area.
Edouard. Cham. Free kick for Windass.
He's done well this afternoon, Cham. Gives a foul away here against Windass. See Windass just holding his jersey. Where is the inspiration that Rangers need? Where is it going to come from?
Cummings now. Inching closer towards goal. Tavernier. Morelos. Embry was very close to him. They were both trying to get to grips with each other. John. Doherty. Windass. Came off his own man. Goal kick.
Frustration again for Graham Murty as he looks for something better.
As it stands, Celtic would go 9 points clear of their Glasgow rivals, and you can't imagine there would be a way back for Rangers from there. Celtic twice behind, but now ahead. Digging deep when they need to, as usual. It's going to be a yellow card for Scott Bain here for taking his time. Simunovic will be a relieved man if Celtic hold on here, having been red-carded. Morelos. Cummings. Now Murphy. Rangers remain hopeful. It's gone behind Cummings though, and it's cleared by Boyata.
It's a clever ball from Murphy. Everyone expecting the drive across the 6-yard box. Cut it back there. No takers.
Murphy. Evaded Windass, and it's just slipping away from Rangers a little. 10 minutes to go, and there's going to be another card. Richard's catching up on his last card.
Yeah, he's just checking the card count. Checking he's got enough ink in his pen.
Tavernier. Brown. Tavernier. Hooked away by McGregor, but only to Declan John. Still time for Rangers to save themselves. Morelos, John, Murphy, Windass, Tavernier. Bears has got that all wrong. It's gone behind.
Poor from Candeas, it was poor earlier from Tavernier. The quality of the ball into the box has to be better for Graham Murty and his team.
Well, Willie Collum didn't book anyone there, he was just noting down Scott Bain's name. Flicked on by Dembele to Edouard. Cardoso. Cummings. Murphy is available. Murphy having to skirt his way around, and it's a ball pass from Doherty. Dembele an outlet, but Cardoso moved in. This cross is way over the head of Cummings there. That's what Rangers did not require.
Yeah, the quality of the ball into the box has really been substandard just in the last 5-10 minutes. The man advantage. They also need men in there.
Celtic on course to make it 4 straight wins over Rangers at Ibrox for the first time. Alves. Doherty now for Tavernier. Tavernier is tripped by Cham, and this could be interesting. Most things have been today.
Well, who fancies this one? Cummings, Tavernier. Cham giving the foul away in a dangerous area.
Stuart Armstrong may be joining us soon. Hasn't played since the last Old Firm match in December. But prior to that, a free kick. And Rangers are hoping and praying. Trust Jason Cummings to be interested. It's actually Tavernier though. And it's taken by Bain.
Did well, got a bit of pace on it, got over the wall, but very comfortable and routine for Scott Bain in the middle of the goal.
Alves, Boyata, Cham. Here's Edouard, Dembele in the middle. Cham is arriving on the scene as well, having set this up. Here's Cham, McGregor, Dembele, McGregor. This is worrying for Rangers and promising for Celtic. Edouard, free kick goes against him.
Celtic want to make the change with Stuart Armstrong coming on, get the fresh legs.
Armstrong will be on for Dembele shortly. It's actually a Celtic throw. Conor McGregor moving in on Greg Doherty. Stuart Armstrong will make his first appearance since against Rangers in December. And it is Moussa Dembele who will make way, having scored his 6th Old Firm goal. He's scored more goals against Rangers than any other team. That's not a bad habit to have.
They got Celtic back into it with a second equaliser. And a lovely layoff, it has to be said. Rodson Edouard to get the 3rd goal. And good to see Stuart Armstrong back for Celtic, and hopefully Scotland soon too.
Tierney's throw. Candares away. Aya up against Morelos. Cummings now. Murphy back for John. Alves for Morelos. Jamie Murphy will be onto this. Morelos. Tavernier. Played by Boyata.
How many times have we said it, Ian? Quality into the box, it's not there.
Tavernier. Scott Brown away. Cummings. Gets the free kick off Cham. It's a rather familiar look on the faces of Rangers fans in recent times. They thought today was the day. Not at the moment, it isn't. It's a feeling of déjà vu. John. Windass. Tavernier. Windass! Good save! And amazingly, Bain has stopped the return from Morelos as well, and that could be utterly priceless for Celtic.
Unbelievable save from Bain. What a moment for him there, the first save. And how does Morelos miss? He puts it onto the post from 2-3 yards. Wow, what a miss from Morelos. Scott Bain gathers up that rebound. It's an astonishing miss from Morelos. What a chance for him.
Absolutely glaring from Alfredo Morelos. He missed a good few chances last week. He's missed a huge whopping chance this week.
But that's the best save. Getting down so quickly, the strong hand. Yeah, he's kept it out for Morelos. He must score. He doesn't. Unbelievably. How can you not put that in from there? Jason Cummings can't believe it, and Graham Murty can't believe it either.
One mighty miss from Morelos. And that would have topped his weekend off quite nicely, having signed a new contract on Friday.
Well, he had a miss against Ayr United that you can excuse given the bauble in front of him. I can't see anything wrong with that. It's a wonderful chance, just knock it in.
A monster of a miss at a time like this. The early indication is there will be 4 minutes of stoppage time at Ibrox. Final minute of the actual 90. Now. Alves. Tavernier. Away from Armstrong. Quick hit for Scott Brown. He'll happily accept that.
Celtic now in the mode of just seeing it out, getting men behind the ball, leaving Edouard up front on his own.
Steering a course away from Graham Murdy, this latest Glasgow derby. This is typical of Celtic, though. 4 minutes is confirmed. And if they hold on, they'll win. They might even do better than that. A free kick, though, has been given. Here's Cham.
I don't know if that was a foul.
Yellow card for Cham. Trying to prevent the free kick. Rangers need somebody to step forward any which way they can here to save their derby day. Morelos guilty of a big miss. Candeas. Tavernier. Morelos. Candeas. Stayed away by Aya. Morelos. Tierney in his way.
Better ball from Candeas. Good takers though.
Alves fouling Edouard, who did so well there to buy Celtic a bit of time.
Alves lost his discipline. He lost out there, couldn't quite believe it, and just a swipe. I don't think he picked up a yellow for that.
Who needs 11 men when you can do it with 10, as Brendan Rodgers did at Aberdeen and might be doing here at Ibrox.
Listen, I think Rangers have played well today, especially in that first half. They looked so alive. But given that they had a man advantage for more than half an hour, they've been unable to get the job done. Hard enough, 11 v 11, but with the added advantage, questions must be asked of their mentality getting through this game.
Rangers fast running out of time. 2 minutes down with the 4 added on. It's hit and hope time now. Tavernier. Josh Windass. Tavernier. Candeas. Rangers eager to keep it alive. Eager for one more opening.
Amazing what they're doing here. They've got Alves as a centre forward, and you've had 3 or 4 chances just to get it in the box, and they're passing it short continually.
It simply has to get in there now. A throw for Rangers.
Good decision from Bain. Didn't try to take it cleanly, just clear the danger.
Cardoso. Just has to get in that box. Windass. Away by Aya. Morelos onto it. Doherty. No foul. And look who's bringing it away for Celtic. Scott Brown. Here's Edouard. There's a few keeping up with him. Cham and Armstrong. It's Edouard giving them the run around. And Celtic will soon hear that final whistle. They've got a corner before it, though.
Yeah, Celtic fans cheering that corner as if it was a goal.
It's been an exceptional effort from both teams who've served up a classic today. still rule in Glasgow. Even with 10 men today, they've had the last word. Rangers twice ahead, Celtic twice bounced back, and then Odsonne Edouard came off the bench to win the game for them. Morelos with a horrendous miss near the end, which might have saved the day for Rangers, who put so much into this. They thought it was their best chance to beat Celtic in quite a while, but it turned out to be a familiar story.
Fabulous contest, absolutely fabulous. Scott Brown leading his team again to such an important victory, and against all odds too. Down to 10 men for half an hour, they get the job done. How did he miss?
Morelos left to reflect on what might have been. Lee Griffiths celebrating with the Celtic fans. Derby day in Glasgow, brilliant and breathtaking. This is why it's the main game. This is why it's the main derby. The final score here at Ibrox. Rangers 2, Celtic 3.